What's up, everyone? So I think a lot of us were wondering if there was going to be any multiplayer in Doom The Dark Ages, and this article tells us why the developer chose to stick with single player. Doom The Dark Ages has no multiplayer. Our campaigns are to a great extent what people come to the modern Doom games to play. Doom brought deathmatch to the masses, but the world has moved on, and so have the games. Doom The Dark Ages has just about everything you'd expect in a Doom game. It's got demons. It's got guns. It's got a huge guy who loves to rip and tear. The one thing it doesn't have is multiplayer. Studio chief Marty Stratton said, id Software decided to forego a multiplayer component so it could focus on making the biggest and best Doom campaign possible. Multiplayer holds a prominent place in real-life Doom lore. The original game was famously banned from numerous university networks in the US almost immediately after its release, because the number of people rushing to try their hands at deathmatch was overwhelming the systems, and it was great. A lot of people went to a lot of trouble hauling their PCs all over the countryside so they could spend a night exchanging gunfire and trash talk with friends. But it was also a very different world then, one without the countless assortment of multiplayer shooter options we can choose from today. So while it's a little surprising, as a matter of principle, or perhaps just nostalgia, that Doom The Dark Ages does not have any multiplayer at all, it's also understandable. It's campaign only, Stratton said at a recent preview event. We made that decision really from the jump. We wanted to basically free ourselves to create things like the Atlan and, the mech experience and the dragon experience. Those are both almost like minigames within the game. We know our campaigns are to a great extent what people come to the modern Doom games to play, so we decided to put all our efforts behind that and really create the biggest and best Doom game we've ever made. Well, it's been coming for a while. Deathmatch doesn't belong to Doom anymore, we wrote in 2020, following the release of Doom Eternal. If we're honest, it hasn't for a long time. It's been decades since students drilled holes in their dorm walls to run LAN cables between their machines, desperate to participate in the bloody murder that was taking over PC gaming. Yeah, maybe LAN gaming is not as popular as it used to be like 25 plus years ago, because the majority of gamers now play multiplayer online. But they are kind of right. The multiplayer in Doom 2016 was not that popular during its time. And then we had battle mode in Doom Eternal. And I felt like at first it was okay, but later on I got over it because I felt the demons were kind of weak, at least for me. So I can kind of see why they want to pour all the resources into single player instead of making multiplayer modes that will not get much activity. But if you ever miss multiplayer in Doom 2016, then just load it up and see if anyone is playing online. Who knows, you might find a lobby. Or if you want, you can try classic Doom multiplayer, which is what I'm doing right here. So I guess that's it for this video. Are you going to miss multiplayer in Doom The Dark Ages? I am going to miss multiplayer in Doom The Dark Ages because it's not there. But at the same time, it's still available in the older games. And I have yet to try Doom 3 multiplayer. Maybe someday I'll try it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.